What's up, YouTube? That's right. We're going to be talking about today is, are we going to be possibly trading in our fifth wheel for a Class A motorhome? It's a sad day for us in a sense because we've had this fifth wheel for quite some time. Now, I'm not pulling it behind me. As you can see, we've already went up there. We've worked some numbers, and the one thing that I will say is on the fifth wheel, one of the reasons why we're talking about trading it in is because of the size. The size comparison to what we have now with our family, we only have 4 of us. Fifth wheel was a really good size, so you had a lot of room to move around, and everybody had their own space and kind of isolate to their own space. In a motorhome, you still got more space, but you don't have as much space as you would on a fifth wheel because you can maximize in that area and you get all that space. So the 40 foot, I mean, you had all living area. The motorhome that we're looking at is a Entegra Vision. It is a smaller motorhome. It is not a diesel. We looked at some diesels, just didn't want to bite the bullet on those big ones because, like I said, we're trying to downsize, and we looked at some smaller ones. We looked at some Class C's, and these new Mercedes that are coming out, they've got a 2-liter diesel engine, which has hardly no power at all. So we ended up looking at the Entegra Vision instead of the Entegra Quest, and we really like the layout. Probably a little bit more than what we need, but it's always better to have more than have less. So the Entegra Vision is only 29 feet long. It's a 29F. It's probably about closer to 30. The Entegra Quest that we were looking at was like almost 27 feet long. So we only added about 3 feet. And with our kids that play travel ball, it's always easier to get in and out of these parking lots and just easier to maneuver. Now, you will have to flat tow a vehicle if you're doing any long trips. But for around the area, you know, I can always have the wife follow me anywhere we're going. But we'll probably eventually get a Jeep, or we'll probably get something, a trailer, to pull it down the road. But that's what we're looking at, guys. And we really enjoyed our Heartland Cyclone. Had it for over 6 years. These units start to age. Now, we did have it in a covered area, but since it was so long, the ends kind of stuck out in the weather over the years as it would age. But also, there's other things that come into play as well. You know, you got slide issues, you got water issues. There's all kinds of issues that just start to pop up, and over time, you're fixing them. I mean, we've sinking in almost $20,000 in our investment since we've owned it over that 6 years. And you know, when you're buying something that is almost $100,000 and then have to sink another 20 grand into it, that's a pretty big chunk of change to have to do that whenever you're, you know, just trying to maintain it. Now, warranty will only cover, you know, usually you only get a 1-year warranty. The nice thing about the Integras is they give you a 2-year bumper to bumper and a 3-year on your exterior. So that is a really nice benefit when you get these coaches. So hopefully we'll be able to get this Class A and make some videos of it, be able to do some traveling. We love to travel. We love to get out and just enjoy our time with our family when we get a chance to, because, you know, family time is very important for us. So yeah, so that's what we're looking at. If you guys have ever had an Entegra, please comment below. Now, the one thing I will tell you about the Entegra with the motor, this has the new 7.3 Ford engine in it, so it does have that V8. I have not experienced, or I have not owned the 7.3. I have owned a 7.3 Power Stroke, but not a 7.3 gas. We used to have a V10 in our Winnebago. We used to have a Winnebago Vista. I think that's what it was called, or a Sunstar. I can't remember which one it was. But it was a really nice coach. It was long. I mean, it was 37 feet long. Didn't have any problems with it. Now, I know these new motors are kind of tweaked and tuned a little bit, so I'm kind of eager to see how this 7.3 is going to perform overall. I've heard some great things from it. A lot of people that's commented on my diesel page or on my diesel videos have commented saying that the 7.3 is taking over and is going to take over the diesel world. I don't believe that. But anyway, so the nice thing is I should be able to find a tune for it. I should be able to get a little bit more power on the gas ones. You know, your emissions are a little bit more friendly, and there might be something out there here pretty soon. So if you guys have owned an Entegra, or you guys have owned a 7.3 gas motorhome, please comment below how you enjoy yours, some of the hiccups you might have endured, and hopefully here pretty soon we'll pick it up and we'll have a new video for you guys. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you watched to the end, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you guys on the next one.